Good morning. Happy Juneteenth to everyone. And been working a lot. Been launching a new Airbnb duplex. As you can see, I'm getting quite a bit of sun working out in the 100 and something degree heat. But wanted to do a quick video this morning for Juneteenth. And I heard on the news this morning a statement that I thought was pretty badass. And it came from Al Sharpton. Think what you want to think about Reverend Al. Sometimes I feel like his politics get in the way of whatever he's trying to do. But this morning he brought up a point to me that I think is very pertinent to the world we live in today about Juneteenth. And he said, the thing to remember about Juneteenth, the day that we freed the slaves, 1863, June 19th, 1863, Lincoln freed the slaves. But the thing that Al said to remember about Juneteenth is the slaves in Texas were free in 1863 on June 19th, but they didn't truly get freed and didn't even know they were freed for 2 years until the Union Army and other information came through and said, you guys are freed and you've been freed for 2 years. This is how I feel we are in the same situation today in our news, and how people kind of stick to whatever side they listen to, things on only one side. And I really see that they're taking themselves hostage. They're taking themselves very similar to what we did as a country that was terrible, was taking people, enslaving them. I believe folks are enslaving themselves with their mindset and only listening to one side, whatever side it is. We all have different persuasions. However, imagine this. Imagine living in Texas, working hard in the field for 2 years during wartime, wanting to go maybe fight for the other side even. They all know it. The people in charge, the leadership in Texas, know what the truth is. They know what's going on. They have the information they can read. Not one of them tells you that the whole state, not one of them tells you you're free for 2 years. And it takes white people from the north, quite literally, coming down and say, hey guys, I want you to know for 2 years you've been free. That kind of thing. And this sounds to me about a lot of my family members. When I talk to them about things in the world right now, I'm like, where are you getting your information from? And that's a nice way of saying it. It's, if I can be nice and not say that's not a load of crap. Actually said that. I am now learning, where are you getting your information is. Who's this person that you're highly regarded getting your information from? Let me look into them too. Let me start to read the tea leaves for myself instead of just saying this is all a load of crap, right? But it seems to me, with all the data in America, with all this TV channels and I can start a TV channel with my phone right here. Yet, there are so many people in the dark. There's so many people willing to say, I don't like how the results were. Sorry, we're still going to be enslaved for the next couple years. We're going to say, stop the steal and crap like that to ourselves, to each other, knowing it's not true. Knowing we would rather live in slavery and be in that whatever world we're talking about than the actual reality here today where we're sitting June 19th, 2024. And so, love you all. Apologize if I'm picking a side here, because I'm not picking a side. I'm trying to point out there's real people living in the real world here, may have different information than you, may or may not be true. However, it is imperative that we all understand sometimes we got it wrong. Sometimes it's imperative to understand, Harley, doesn't get it always right all the time. It's imperative to understand that, man, sometimes I got to sit here next to somebody I disagree with, hear their story, hear them out, get new data. It'll either support what I already know, or, man, maybe it'll help me with a pitfall or a problem or something that may cause me an issue in the future. Maybe there in Texas, you could be one of these 5 women who has to get sepsis before she can get medical treatment for her an unborn child. Sounds a lot to me like the slaves in the fields working for 2 years didn't even know they were free. But we have leadership in Texas. They're saying it's okay for a woman to get sepsis and almost die before we care about her medical condition. Anyway, something to think about. I think it's time for us to start getting better data. I think it's time for us to start listening to the other side. I think it's time for us to start listening to ourselves and stand up for ourselves. I think it's time for people who want to be honest to stand up and stop taking it. I'm not going to take people being dishonest to me, because I'm not dishonest to you. I'm not going to take people not apologizing to me because I apologize to you. And I'm not going to take folks just living in whatever freaking planet they want to live in because I have to live here with you. I have to take care of you when you're down. We all take care of each other when we're down, whether we like it or not, or whether we're crazy or not. But let's start being a little bit more honest with ourselves, honest with our neighbors, honest with our leadership, honest with the people we agree that may be in power, that doesn't make sense to me. The tea leaves don't make sense here, guys. And I feel like a lot of us know it. And we're just upset or picking a side or always done this, and we're just going with the flow. We're going with whatever anybody says instead of using our God-given talents and brains and stand on our own 2 feet. I challenge you all to stand on your own 2 feet about your own opinions. Listen to others, be open, but don't let them push you around and lie to you and say it's okay to lie to you. I'm not here lying to you guys. Nobody that I know and I keep in high esteem says it's okay to lie. As a matter of fact, they say you don't need to lie to get the best out of folks.